Cousins Redskins going up against Lunch. With that, let's get you up to Indianapolis. Standing by, here are Brandon Guyton and Charles Davis.
And we welcome you to Lucas Oil Stadium, which opened back in 2008 here in the Circle City of Indianapolis.
Is that Cousins? Kirk Cousins.
We've got a good one on tap here between the Washington Redskins and the Indianapolis Colts. Oh, he got position on him, and he pulls it in. A good pick up there at 20 yards.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
And there they went crossing route against the zone defense. What do you think of that?
Takes real coordination between the passer and the receiver, because you've got to read those zones and where the open spots are and be on the same page with the guy throwing the football. Because sometimes you're throwing it in front of the zone, sometimes you're throwing it between the zone, sometimes the receiver's going to
you ain't got no out-around speed on me, okay?
And present himself to the quarterback and throw it there.
We can do this.
Read, but when they're in sync, it's really effective.
And the offense will be looking to get at least some of this yardage back here at 2nd and 12.
Let's go, Green!
Now a second down throw for Cousins. Complete to the right. This is Garcon. And he'll get it down to the 47 here. And they'll get 9 there as that sets him up better for 3rd down. And he's already got 2 catches on the opening drive. They know he's going to be a handful.
And sometimes you game plan for that offensively. You got to make sure that guy touches the ball. And sometimes it just happens naturally. And then you change your game plan. When he has the hot hand, you keep going back to him because he's running routes with confidence as the game goes on.
This one caught by Crowder. It goes as a gain of 8. It moves the chains.
Would it be safe to say that as precise as routes are supposed to be run in the NFL, maybe they're not quite as precise in college ball?
That's accurate, yeah.
And I think we saw a college route in the NFL there. Just find the soft spot, find the dead zone, and find the first down. And that's what he just did.
First down. Here's Cousins. This one complete to Jordan Reed. For Jordan Reed, Charles, still waiting for him to play a full complement of games. You know, through 4 seasons, he hasn't completed a full NFL schedule. But he's right up there in the argument for best tight end in the league.
He certainly is, and I don't think he can get a bigger compliment than I'm hearing from my friends in the scouting community who have all told me that those teams that are in the market for tight ends, when they're scouting now, they're all trying to find guys who have Jordan Reed characteristics. And I'm talking about route running, run after the catch, the ability to create and make bigger plays.
And the big boys up front in the trenches, what do you think of the O-line, Charles?
I love them because this is a group that's so cohesive. They know what the man next to them is going to do at all times, and they operate as a terrific unit.
It's brought in by Doxson. At 5 yards on the play there, as the drive will continue.
And that's understanding where the markers are, because it's not just running to them.
No.
Because on the catch, you could actually be pushed back before the first down. It's getting past it and allowing that opportunity to drift back towards the first down line and still having picked it up. Really well run.
Cousins now to throw on first down. That is caught at the 7. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Washington. Jordan Reed, a 24-yard touchdown. And the Redskins take the ball down the field and score on their opening drive. It's good, and the Redskins take a 7-0 lead.
I told you it ain't going to happen today, brother man.
Following the touchdown, Dustin Hopkins will kick it away. This is fielded at the goal line. And he'll take this across the 25, couple extra yards up to the 27-yard line.
Now let's see what my defense can do.
Now the first carry here for Frank Gore. And he is going to lose yardage here.
Ooh, Frank Gore.
A loss of 2 there, bringing up 2nd down.
Okay.
I once had a defensive player in the NFL tell me, if I beat and dominate the guy across from me, I'm helping my team. Well, winning one-on-one battles is always a part of the game. But when you have good team defense, as we just saw there, one broken tackle, but he didn't get away because the rest of the guys arrived to put him on the ground.
Now Locke. It's complete here to T.Y. Hilton.
Okay.
Good point you brought up before the game is you hear of great quarterback-receiver duos. You think Manning, Beckham, Roethlisberger, Brown, Ryan, and Jones. But Luck and Hilton, how about these two? I mean, T.Y. led the league in yards in 2016.
And a lot of it done from the slot position. And he's one of those guys that can work inside, but they can also stick him outside. He can go deep and make big-time plays. T.Y. Hilton is Mr. Excitement with the ball in his hands.
And he'll get this up past the 45 to the 47.
I still remember when Frank Gore came out of the University of Miami, and there were injury questions about him because of his knees. Guess what? He just had his 9th 1,000-yard season in 2016 with Indianapolis.
Yeah, that's something. It's an Indianapolis Colts franchise that the last few years has really struggled with guys running the football, but Gore picking him back up this year. He's 33. Larry Fitzgerald's 33. Those guys still producing.
And you know what coaches say about both of them? They're the ultimate pros.
And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. It's a 10-yard pickup, and it moves.
That's Frank Gore, man.
I thought guys that were over 30 weren't supposed to run the football this well in the National Football League. How about that veteran leadership? A big-time run combined with some nice blocking by his offensive line, showing that the ins and outs of being a veteran still has his place in this league. His odometer is not totally turned over yet.
Here's Locke. They go with a screen to Gore. The 20. And he gets this one all the way down inside the 15, just shy of the 10. 30 yards on the pickup there.
You serious? I ain't put fucking individual coverage on that man.
They'll run. This is Robert Turbin. And he'll be dropped at about the 11 after only a yard. Here's the offense, and if you're the defense, Charles, you really have to focus on that guy that's highlighted on the screen.
You're talking about pure speed. T.Y. Hilton can get down the middle of the field and really stretch a defense.
And ready now for 2nd and 9. Here's Luck now on 2nd down. This will be caught at about the 3. And he couldn't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1. Back with Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin. The Colts in possession of the football to begin quarter number 2. And they've got it here with a 1st down. They'll try and push it in with Gore.
Damn, I stumbled.
Touchdown, Indianapolis. Frank Gore taking it in. And the Colts are an extra point away from tying up this football game. And this one through the uprights and good. So a tie ball game here as the kick's away. This is fielded a couple yards deep. And he'll bring it a few past the 20 to the 23-yard line. A look at Washington as they come onto the field. And they were able to punch it in the end zone last time. They'll be looking to do that again here for the defense. Obviously, they'll be looking to stop them from punching it back in the end zone.
It always is punch-counter-punch, isn't it? And which team has the advantage? Let's just go back. Last time on offense, they rolled downfield, got into a good rhythm. You can see a little more bounce in and out of the huddle. You can see the sideline really get into the game. So defensively, you're thinking to yourself, how do we take that away from them? How do we get the advantage back? Let's see what they come up with. I think pressure is always the first way to go.
You love pressure.
I love it.
We'll see if they dial it up this drive. On the catch, it's Crowder. And brought down, but not before reaching the 45-yard line. It'll go as a gain of 10 there. And that leads to a Washington 1st down. Cousins on 1st down. And free. The collision there jarred the ball loose and brings
1st incomplete pass.
Let's look ahead for a quick minute. We don't have the schedules yet for next year.
Let's
what
think,
we do
boys.
are the 5 international games that will be played, 4 in London and then 1 again in Mexico. Jacksonville, Baltimore, Miami, New Orleans, Cleveland, Minnesota, Rams, and Arizona. Those in London, and then Mexico's going to get a great game. The Raiders and New England.
Yeah, you're exactly right. And just think about the ones in London. Remember,
fucking up, Tanner.
Between
fucking up.
2 different stadiums in London, so they get a different flavor in all of these places. But Mexico, for the 2nd straight year, the Raiders are coming to town. That should be a whole lot of fun.
Should be a ton of fun and a very good matchup. 10 yards to go on 3rd. On 3rd down, Cousins. And he drops this off to Thompson, complete. And able to break 1 tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain.
So many times you hear today's NFL described as a space game. Get your best players into space with the football in their hands. That's why sometimes you swing it out till you run it. Get them out in the flat and let them have a chance to make people miss an open field.
And Jay Gruden says, let's go for this thing. They're going to try it here on 4th. Fourth down, Cousins. That's caught inside the 20.
Let's go, Sean, baby.
On that one. And they're able to pick up the conversion here on 4th down.
I think they might have surprised him there, partner, because you try and guard the first down line first and foremost to stop them there. And they just went ahead and bypassed that the big way and took a big shot downfield.
And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7.
When you run a screen pass really well, you got to like the look of it because so many parts come together to make it work well. The offensive linemen where they're faking people out, the back slipping out there, catching the football, then all of them going together as one unit downfield. A really nice pick.
Damn, man.
On the screen there at 2nd down. So nothing there on the screen that time.
That means all that great acting they tried on offense went for naught, didn't it? Because you have to try and influence them. Make them think that you're doing something else. Make them think that they can get to the passer by letting them by and then setting up the screen and getting downfield. Didn't happen at all. Give a lot of credit to the defense for not tumbling to that one.
Here we go now.
To the air again, it's Cousins. That's going to be caught at the 10-yard line. That throw good for only a couple. It brings up 3rd down.
Well, the strategy was evident there. Get it to your tight end and make it a one-on-one play with a cornerback. Who's usually going to win that one?
The tight end, but not there.
Not in this situation. How about the corner defeating that logic and making a really nice tackle?
Here we go.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And he'll get it down close to the goal.
Damn.
But not quite in. This defense bending but not breaking. It's a gain of 3.
What do I do?
4th and goal.
What do I do? Holy shit.
A field goal would break the tie, but look at this. Instead, they're going to go for it on 4th and goal.
Here we go now. Leopard.
The play clock's running down. Now Cousins on 4th down. And he is into the end zone for a Washington touchdown.
Nah.
Derek Carrier taking it in. And the Redskins have taken the lead. Big 4th down conversion for the score and the defense. That is a tough pill to swallow.
Big time for them. How about them just deciding to go for it on 4th down? And, forget the field goal, because that looked like an easy 3 points. Yeah, you might have had a defensive breakdown in there, but they pressed the issue and found a way to get it into the end zone. Give them big credit for that.
And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. And the possession switches to Indianapolis. Here come the Colts. As you look forward for them, after 3 11-5 campaigns, back-to-back 8-8 seasons, missing the playoffs. But it appears Chuck Pagano will be the head coach again. Many thought he might be going for Hilton, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Bashaud Breeland. And he will bring this this one back. It's a pick six for a Redskins touchdown. Well, we know this defense has athleticism. Spots like that prove us right.
I love the way that you spotlighted the athleticism because you and I both know the best athletes on the field, they play on defense.
Oh, I don't know. I was a kicker. You got to remember that now.
Come on, come on.
Fine. And that'll
I told you it ain't happening today, bro.
For a touchback. And the Colts coming out now. Fresh off the pick six, it's locked.
Not today.
Incomplete.
Not today.
Thoughts just on the landscape of the offseason for each of these teams. Super Bowl in the rear view mirror, but so much going on. People look at the draft a lot, but there's a lot more that goes into the offseason for these front offices, is there not?
It certainly is, and even before we get to the draft, you start with the combine. You know, that's held in Indianapolis every year. You have about 350 of the top prospects coming together to get their physicals and interviews and on-field performance. And
not
all
today, brother, man.
with their game tape.
Not
and then you got the
today.
free agents. All right, that starts, I believe, in early March, where now the free agents can start moving around to different teams. So your team's starting to take a little bit of shape there, free agency, because then the draft's coming up. You're trying to put your team together with new draft picks, have everyone start to move.
User SWAT. Not computer SWAT. User SWAT.
On the field for the first time, and we start to get a better idea
what you
of how
gonna
these
do?
teams are going to look when the
Fight or
fall
run.
begins.
That's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about.
And how about this? 4th and long, and they're going to go for it. They come out 5 wide, 3 of them to the right side. They are going for it. It's locked. Flushed out right. On the run. He'll into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked off by the veteran corner, D'Angelo Hall. And
yeah, it's all right.
They'll set up shop at the 46-yard line.
I was just trying to bat it. I wasn't trying to catch it.
Set to begin another possession, and they'll just simply be looking to build off the confidence of the last time out where they scored a touchdown.
Yeah.
Confidence is powerful, isn't it? When you've scored once, you feel like you can go back out there and get it done again.
Come on, Garcon. Show me something, boy.
They feel like they're in a groove right now, and they want to get out there and show it.
Ah! That wasn't Garcon, but damn, I'll take it.
Solid gain of 27.
Brandon, so many times we see the crossing route start as a quick hitter, but in this play, he had time in the pocket and waited for him to clear going across.
Cousins now to throw on first down. Caught on the right side, Reed. And eventually brought down, but it's near the 5 or the 6. It's a nice pickup of 12 yards, and it gives him a 1st and goal.
And after that completion, you can understand why so many teams in the league are emphasizing speed on defense at every position. The tight ends have created so many tough matchups now. If you can't run with a tight end as a linebacker, this is going to be the result every time.
To the sideline, and a nice catch there. Made sure the feet were inbounds, and they were.
Let's make this one simple. What a catch, especially the finishing part of getting his feet in bounds, toe tapping, and of course, foot drag.
And he takes it in. Touchdown, Washington. Jordan Reed with his
Told you, today is a different day.
And the Redskins find a way to stretch their lead. He knocks it through. It's 28-7.
The Redskins.
Following the touchdown, Dustin Hopkins will kick it away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. And the Colts getting ready to go. And what do you think goes on here in this situation?
42 seconds, you going to do something?
You're back in your own territory.
I think I might score another touchdown.
You're thinking about jump-starting your team, right? You just mentioned it. They're down. They're trying to get back into the game. But you got to figure, if something goes wrong, you may have put yourself in a spot.
And Luck will be intercepted for a 3rd time. Picked off by Bashaud Breeland. And he will bring this one back. It's a pick 6.
Told you I'll score another touchdown. Woo! I might score another one.
How would you punctuate something like that, partner?
You mean with an exclamation mark?
Exclamation mark, a big word.
It's all right. It's all right. That's the past. Today is a different day.
So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot
Yes,
at it
sir.
now as this one's in the air.
Yeah.
And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. Now the Colts offense gets ready to head back on the field. And what do you think goes on here in this situation? If you got the football, you're trailing, you're back in your own territory with just a little time. Do you try something?
You're thinking about jump-starting your team, right? You
No,
just
you
mentioned
don't.
they're down. They're trying to get back into the game. But you got...
Hold everything here. We're going to get a timeout by the offense. It's just their first, so they'll have 2 remaining here before we get to halftime. One receiver left is Hilton. Here's Love. Blitz coming, and down he goes.
Yes, I
Trent
did.
Murphy.
No.
To sack him for a loss of 6.
Okay, you know my bias is about to come out here. A lot of people think that the offense is just moving in the wrong direction. I'd say they're moving in the right direction.
Now whistles come in. We're going to get a timeout here by the offense. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. And the Redskins have an extra.
He's worried about that middle coming.
Here on third. Third and long. It's Love. And he goes down. It's a sack. They get him back at his own 3-yard line. And now we're going to get a timeout called by the Redskin defense. So as they take it over, we step aside.
Yeah. You're not punting the ball?
And likely time for one final play here in the half, so they will go for it on 4th down. The final shot before the break. Lock. And they hit him as he throws, as this one's going to go straight down to the turf.
Yes, I do.
Now the Redskins offense, they get set to go back to work here. And with great field position here, chance for some points before the break.
That's prime real estate. Just have to decide how they want to try and take their shot to try and put those points on the board.
Final play of the half, Cousins.
Ah!
Incomplete.
Damn.
For the first half, 2 more quarters.
Trying to go to 42 real quick.
After the break. And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gunn.
Sorry.
Set for quarter number 3 here.
Yes, sir.
So both teams have their marching orders, and we'll get going again here in quarter number 3. This is fielded at the goal line.
21, you ain't there even crossed the 20.
They'll have it first here to start quarter number 3. They have the ball here for the inaugural drive of the second half. Pretty big deficit, though. We'll see what adjustments were made in that locker room.
And I never want to make something more important than it actually is, right? I don't want to create more hype than what is there.
But
this
you're
is
going to do that?
I'm doing it, though. This is a really important drive. And we often talk about teams scripting plays to start a game. A lot of them script to start the second half, too. And they're scripting something that they expect to get them into the end zone and back into this game.
We'll see if that script is a good one for them. They come out 5 wide, 3 of them to the right side. Throwing is Love. And Dwayne Allen on the ground. It's a pickup of 12, and that'll set up a 3rd down. Short of the sticks after
At least
that
you're
completion,
50%
and
for
now
tossing the ball.
for this offense. And now it looks like they're going to be in the hurry-up. Back to throw. Love. Allen's got it over the middle. And he's brought down for a good gain. The 21 yards there as they can burn on 3rd.
When you're playing a quarterback with some experience and some moxie, you enter the danger zone when you decide to blitz him, because if he's able to diagnose as he did on that play, he can hurt you downfield.
He reads defense.
Oh, almost. Okay. Okay.
I don't think that was his primary target.
They went to the locker room and did something, boys.
Figured out where the blitz was coming from and went to a secondary.
Talk to me here. Let's go.
They'll come out in the pistol. On first down and score.
Yeah, touchdown.
And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Indianapolis. Frank Gore, his second touchdown of the afternoon. And the Colts are able to draw a bit closer. It's good, and it's now 35-14. Now after the touchdown, here's Pat McAfee to kick.
No good.
And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. A look at the offense now here, coming back out on the road for their first possession of the second half. Now a play fake here on first down. Crowder's got it over the middle. And he gets this one just shy of the 40. They mark him down at the 39. A good gain of 14 there, and it moves the chains. So there on that play, offensively, they ran the crossing route. Defense was in zone coverage. So as a former DB, how tough is it to defend that?
It's really difficult because your natural inclination is to chase the receiver and maybe leave your zone. So you have to have discipline in order to talk to your other coverage guys and let him know that that receiver's crossing from your zone to the next zone. He's coming your way. Make sure you have him. And then when the ball is actually thrown, secure the tackle. When they're moving on crossing routes, if you miss a tackle, it usually results in a big play.
6 yards here to go for the offense on second down.
Here we go now. 3-19.
Second down, Cousins. Looking for Crowder, and it's intercepted. Picked off by a former first-round pick, Patrick Robinson. And this one will be returned to
I tried a little fade route.
Here comes the Indianapolis offense now as they get set to take over. Last time they were out, they scored. Still trailing.
Try something different.
Some work to do.
I mean,
but it's okay in terms of mindset. Because they scored the last time, they're not quite as worried about being down on the scoreboard because now their confidence is a little bit higher. They feel like they've got something going, and they feel like they can attack again and put more points on the board.
Are you scoreboard watching if you're the offense, or are you just focused on this drive?
We wouldn't be telling the truth if we said that they didn't scoreboard watch. Everyone does it to some extent. But you've got to set it aside right now and just focus on this series. That'll take care of the scoreboard if they punch it into the end zone.
And Luck hands this one off to Gore. It's a loss of a yard there, and now second down.
With the struggles we're seeing up front for the offense today, they've got to think about changing up their play calling. Some screens, some draws, some quick-hitting plays in order to try and supplement the run game. You don't totally abandon it, but you try and give it a little bit of help.
They come out 5 wide, 3 of them to the right side. On second down, here's Luck. And this will be...
Oh, shit.
We've got a 3rd and 11.
Now you know how I felt yesterday.
Throwing on 3rd down, Luck. Throw left side is complete to Rodgers. And he's able to get the first before he's taken down at the 36.
An ex-teammate used to tell me all the time, I hate experienced quarterbacks because no matter what, you really can't hide what you're doing. And I think that right there, he knew right away where the blitz was coming from, where his primary guy was going to be, and he ended up going to a secondary target for a nice game.
I was just going to ask you, that wasn't the primary target. He's so good at that, isn't he? And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. And now off to the races down the right side. A great read, and it's picked off.
Yes, I was.
And he will bring this.
Yes, I was.
Pick 6 for a Redskins touchdown.
Well, partner, I do know this. If you're a defensive back, you have more chances to make a team now than ever because people are using 5 defensive back, 6 defensive back packages. Not exclusively, but way more than before. That was a nickel package there, and what a pickoff.
Why is that? Why are they using that more?
Because more people are throwing the ball on earlier downs than ever before. This has become a passing league, and because of that, more defensive backs on the field on most plays.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick six. And now the kick is away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. The Colts now, their offense works their way back onto the field. And following the pick six, and they have decent field position in throwing that pick six. We'll see how they attack this drive.
And I think all you say to your guy is, listen, let's just take care of the football a little bit better. Make some better decisions on this drive, and they'll probably help him a little bit with maybe some really high percentage throws early to let him get settled back in.
But they told us they got confidence. That's not a problem.
Yeah, not a problem at all. They just want to make sure they get things settled down a little bit for their offense and give their defense a little bit of a chance to rest.
Oh, my God.
Off here for Gore.
Did you see that?
14 there, and that'll be good for an
Stopped and turned around.
They're going to hurry back to the line.
Oh, my God.
Sometimes you hear today's NFL described as a space game. Get your best players into space with the football in their hands. That's why sometimes you swing it out to your runner, get him out in the flat, and let him have a chance to make people miss an open field.
To throw is Love. He's going to find his running back. It's complete. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. And at his size, he's a smaller back. You can get him to
I guess I'll give you this touchdown so you don't quit.
Someone miss. It's good for him.
Yes.
And he's got his target. It's caught for a Colts touchdown. From 10 yards out. And the Colts are able to cut into this lead. As a former DB, you might not like to see that, but from a wide receiver's perspective, those are the
You're only down 3.
Correct on both counts. All right? Because once he took off, I mean, let's face it, that should have been done in Big Sky country. Aren't any speed limits out there? And off he went.
Now you threw 3.
Glad I wasn't the one trying to chase him.
A look at Washington as they come onto the field. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious.
Do you drop it?
Now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack them here. Little lull in the action here to go over an offseason storyline that's kind of interesting. L.A. a couple years ago, they have no teams, and now they're going to have 2 with the move from San Diego to L.A. What does that mean for the league and for the Chargers?
It seems like an easier transition, doesn't it, than St. Louis when they moved back to Los Angeles.
Less culture shock.
Less culture shock, less, obviously geography, the whole deal. But it's a transition that still is not going to be easy. Remember, they're going to go play in a soccer stadium, essentially, for at least the first couple of years before they share a stadium with the Rams. So that changes things. Obviously, trying to create an identity in the market they haven't been in a long time. They began as the Los Angeles Chargers, but only played 1 season as such.
And he'll be brought down by the Colts.
Tell me why I thought that was a ref standing back there.
Dropping for a 6-yard loss, and that'll lead to a 4th down. Here's Tressway now. And the way this offense has moved the ball, he hasn't been needed till here in the 3rd. Back now in Indianapolis. A lot of folks starting to make their way to the parking lot. Their guys trail big here to begin quarter number 4. Here's Tressway now. Always a good sign when your first punt comes in the 4th quarter. Now they're going to fake it from deep in their own territory. He's got Evans. And the fake will work. He's going to have a first down. It's a big play that time on the fake punt. And they're able to move the chains as they convert on 4th and long. First down and 10 now for the offensive group. They come up in an offset eye. A first down throw for Cousins. And no escaping this time. He'll go down. They got him for a sack.
I like it.
Rid of it. He takes the sack for a loss of 6 to bring up 2nd down.
Green 39.
What the fuck?
Green 39.
Now a 2nd down throw for Cousins. He's going to loft one deep left side here. No, he almost had it. Already with 1 interception, just missing his 2nd there. Well, he just threw an interception last drive, nearly another pick.
And things aren't very even right now, are they? It's a little bit sloppy out there, isn't it? It's kind of just for driving on those paved roads and those country roads that have those potholes in them, isn't it? That's the way this game's going right now. A lot of bounces downstairs.
You spent some time on some Tennessee country roads.
I certainly have. Plenty of family back there. God love them.
Here's Tressway now. And surprisingly, this is the first punt of the game for either team. And that'll hit in the end zone. Much too much leg there. That'll be a touchback. Here comes the Colts offense now as they make their way onto the field.
There's your punt.
Drive, a long drive, but not just that. They had a great air attack going. Do they stick with that?
I would think that they would, because if they were confident.
And my goodness, another interception. A great read, and it's picked off.
That's his first.
These guys will take over at the 30-yard line. And here come the Redskins now. They've got the lead. Last time had to punt it, though. What's the key to this drive?
I think it's leverage. The
leverage.
big guys up front. You know the motivational speech on the sideline is.
He called it, boys. See? Your peer has concluded the game. Conceded the game. Whooped his ass.